Welcome back to my YouTube channel Coin of Word.
The 1968 Washington quarter dollar. With no mint mark may not be one of the most talked about years, but if you find this coin with a rare minting error where the date is touching the edge, you could be holding a true collector's dream worth up to $93,000. This ultra-rare error coin, combined with the absence of a mint mark, makes it one of the most sought-after quarters in numismatics. Many collectors are on the hunt for this elusive piece, as its rarity and historical significance have driven its value sky-high. The 1968 Washington quarter features the classic profile of George Washington on the obverse and the iconic eagle, perched on arrows and an olive branch on the reverse, symbolizing strength and peace. But here's where things get truly fascinating. Some of these coins were struck with a major misalignment error, where the date is pushed too far toward the edge of the coin. This type of striking error is incredibly rare, making it highly desirable among collectors. The absence of a mint mark signifies that the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which adds another layer of collectability. When you combine the no mint mark rarity with the date-touching edge error, you have an ultra-scarce coin that commands massive premiums at auction. The condition of your coin plays a critical role in determining its worth. Coins in extra fine. Conditions show minimal wear, with sharp details on Washington's hair, the eagle's wings, and the lettering. If your 1968 no mint mark quarter has the date touching the edge, you might be sitting on a jackpot. So, how much is the 1968 Washington quarter worth today? A regular 1968 Washington quarter in extra fine condition is typically valued between $150 and $500. However, if the coin features the date-touching edge error, it can skyrocket in value, fetching anywhere between $7,000, $5,000 to $93,000, depending on its grade and collector demand. This extraordinary 1968 Washington quarter is a must-have for serious collectors. The error variety, combined with the no mint mark designation, makes it a coin that only a few lucky individuals will ever come across. Many of these rare coins have been lost to circulation, making well-preserved examples exceptionally scarce. If you think you've found one, here's how to protect its value. Use gloves to avoid fingerprints and damage. Store it in a protective holder to prevent scratches. Get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC to authenticate and maximize its market price. The 1968 Washington quarter. Without a mint mark is already a fascinating piece of U.S. coinage history. But if you find one with the date-touching edge error, you could be holding a once-in-a-lifetime rarity worth up to $93,000. Don't overlook those old quarters. You might just have a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. The 1980 Washington quarter dollar with the D mint mark is gaining significant attention in the rare coin market, especially when found in uncirculated condition. If you're interested in rare coins or simply curious about their value, stay tuned as we explore why this coin is becoming a major highlight in the world of numismatics. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. Designed by John Flanagan, this iconic coin features Washington's profile on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. While the 1980 quarter may appear common at first glance, it holds hidden value that many collectors are now starting to recognize. The 1980 Washington quarter with the D mint mark was struck at the Denver Mint, making the mint mark a crucial detail in determining authenticity and potential value. The real question is, why is this specific coin, particularly in uncirculated condition, worth significantly more today than when it was originally released? One of the most important factors in determining a coin's value is its condition. A circulated 1980 Washington quarter will naturally show signs of wear, such as scratches and discoloration. However, if you can find a pristine, uncirculated specimen with its original luster and sharp details, its value increases dramatically. A high-grade, uncirculated 1980 D Washington quarter has sold for as much as $50,000 in top condition, even Coins graded MS-65 and above can fetch thousands due to their rarity and collector demand. The scarcity of high-quality, uncirculated examples plays a significant role in determining the market value. While millions of quarters were minted in 1980, only a small percentage have survived in perfect condition. Coins that retain their sharp strike, flawless surfaces, and full mint luster are the ones that command premium prices in today's market. In recent years, the demand for high-quality coins has been rising steadily. Collectors and investors alike are seeking out rare quarters, and the 1980 Washington quarter is one of the standout pieces. This growing demand has led to an increase in value, making it an excellent addition to any serious collection. So, why is this coin such a valuable investment? Beyond its historical significance, the 1980 Washington quarter is a prime example of how condition and rarity influence market prices. As more collectors recognize the worth of these coins, prices are expected to continue climbing. If you own an uncirculated example, you could be holding on to a highly valuable piece of American numismatic history. When searching for these coins, pay close attention to details. Look for sharp features, clean surfaces, and a strong mint luster. Avoid coins with heavy scratches, wear, or discoloration, as these factors can significantly lower their value. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. If you have a 1980 Washington quarter with a D mint mark in uncirculated condition, now is the perfect time to get it appraised. Whether you're a collector looking to add a rare find to your collection or an investor considering selling, this coin is expected to hold and even increase in value over time. With its rising demand and historical importance, the 1980 Washington quarter is truly a hidden gem in the world of rare coins. We're talking about a coin that has taken the numismatic world by storm, the 1965 no mint mark Washington quarter. This isn't your ordinary quarter. In fact, it's one of the most valuable coins out there, and we're going to explore exactly why. The 1965 no mint mark quarter features the iconic Washington portrait on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan, and an eagle on the reverse. At first glance, it looks like a typical quarter, but what sets this one apart is its minting anomaly, a missing mint mark. Now here's the kicker. Quarters from 1965 do not typically have a mint mark, which adds another layer of mystery to this coin's rarity. Some of these quarters were struck on silver planchets, a leftover from the previous year's production, making them incredibly rare and valuable. Why is the 1965 no mint mark quarter so valuable? The absence of a mint mark isn't the only factor contributing to its jaw-dropping price. Some quarters were accidentally struck on silver planchets when the U.S. Mint transitioned to using a copper-nickel composition. This unexpected error makes the 1965 no mint mark quarter an extraordinary gem for collectors. The rarity and unique composition of this quarter make it one of the most sought-after coins in the numismatic world. A perfect specimen of the 1965 no mint mark quarter struck on a silver planchet can sell for an astonishing $8,000 at auction. While finding one of these coins might feel like searching for a needle in a haystack, here are some tips to help you. Check the weight. A standard 1965 quarter weighs 5.67 grams, while the silver version weighs approximately 6.25 grams. Inspect the edge. Silver quarters have a solid silver edge, unlike the copper-nickel clad quarters, which show a distinct copper core. Use tools. A magnifying glass or scale can help you detect the finer details that indicate a silver planchet. The 1965 no mint mark quarter is a perfect example of how an error coin can make headlines. Its rarity and historical significance have cemented its place as one of the most extraordinary pieces in coin collecting history. Coins like the 1965 no mint mark Washington quarter remind us of the thrill of numismatics, the history, the rarity, and the potential life-changing value hidden in something as ordinary as spare change.